Yes, again, found another. Hi, welcome to another episode of Gearhead Man. I'm Mark, your host, and yes, I found another, has to be phony, AI created car video on a 2025 Plymouth Barracuda. And we all know, the Barracuda, the original Barracuda was manufactured by Plymouth from 1964 till 1974 for 10 years. And there's no way in hell that Plymouth or Chrysler or Dodge is bringing that car back. They're already, Chrysler is already done making gasoline engines in muscle cars. They're gone electric with that idea. Crazy. Plymouth did make some great cars back in the day, not only the Barracuda, but the Roadrunner. And that's a cool car because they had to play Warner Brothers. They paid money to Warner Brothers so they can get the Roadrunner beep beep put in their cars, so they can get the rights to it. That's crazy. But pretty cool. And the Duster, my uncle Ray had a Plymouth Duster back in the day. But they made a lot of cool, a lot of cars, some pony cars, but the pony cars for that company are gone, long gone. Best you could do is go to an auction, or scrub the online ads and go buy a classic one. That's the best thing to do. If you want a Barracuda, go buy an old one. And it just gets crazier and crazier, these videos. But Plymouth did have, over the later years, they did have some, models of cars that didn't do very well or look good on paper, and when they executed building the car, it fell way short. That's crazy. Like the Prowler. But but most of all, back in the 60s and 70s, most of the models of Plymouth were rebadged Dodge cars. So, all right, let's take a look at this video. For this 2025 Plymouth Barracuda. And then afterwards, I found more than one video, but I'm not going to play them all. I'm just going to play this one, and then I have images of the two other Plymouth Barracudas. All three are different looking, all different kind of specs. So that, that just, screams that this ain't real. So let's get started, and we can talk about that more after the video.
Welcome back to the Auto Show, folks. Today we've got a real treat for all you American muscle car enthusiasts. Buckle up, because we're about to unveil the legend reborn, the all-new 2025 Plymouth Barracuda. That's right, folks. After decades of rumors and speculation, the iconic Barracuda is back, and it's ready to tear up the asphalt once again. This isn't just a nostalgic throwback. Plymouth has taken inspiration from the Barracuda's golden era, the 60s and 70s, and infused it with cutting-edge technology and performance. Just look at this beast. The front end screams power, with those sharp lines and the iconic Plymouth emblem dominating the scene. Those LED headlights are like the eyes of a predator, ready to devour the road. The classic fastback design is instantly recognizable, but it's been modernized with sleek curves and sculpted lines. This car looks fast just sitting still. But the excitement doesn't stop at the exterior. Step inside, and you're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit that blends modern luxury with classic muscle car vibes. We've got a digital instrument cluster here, but check out these retro-inspired gauges on the center console. It's a perfect blend of old and new. And of course, you can't forget the iconic Barracuda logo adorning the steering wheel. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. Now let's talk about what really matters: performance. Plymouth is staying tight-lipped on specifics for now, but rumors suggest we'll see multiple engine options, including a monstrous V8 that will have you glued to your seat. Just take a look at those quad exhaust pipes. They're practically begging to unleash a symphony of roaring muscle. We also expect the Barracuda to be packed with modern performance features like adaptive suspension and a variety of drive modes. This car will be a beast on the track and a comfortable cruiser on the highway. Plymouth hasn't revealed pricing yet, but expect it to be competitive with other high-performance muscle cars. The wait is finally over, muscle car fans. The 2025 Plymouth Barracuda is coming, and it promises to be a legend reborn. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting car reveals and reviews. Until next time, drive safe. Thank you for watching.
Yep. that is crazy. And the funny thing is, a lot of these videos look not much different. The cars aren't much different, you know, from car to car. And so then they're not, you know, they're not forcing the AI to create from scratch, you know. So I'm thinking all the same people, all these videos are put out by the same people. Trying to have fun out there, trying to, you know, scam everyone. Make them think that these cool cars are coming back. But that's not the case. And we're going to take a look at each one of the three. Alright, as you can see here, all three are pretty much different cars. So that's kind of, you know, if you're going to try to fool the public, you need to work together and make them all the same looking, right? And that's the other big kicker. If, you know, all these images of the car are artist renderings type thing, you know, they're all CGI or something, you know, they're not photographs of a real car. So, since it's not a real car, that should have been our first clue that it's not real, because if it's a 2025, that should be in production already somewhere, and there should be at least a prototype somewhere, and these are not it. You know, the same for the 2025 Pinto and the 2025 Galaxy and, you know, all the other ones, you know, even that Ford Mustang Raptor, you know, it's all the same. But Car 1 and Car 3 might be the closest. Those two are the closest looking. Almost a little bit similar to a point. Yeah, it's a lot different, but there are some things that look similar. But number 2 is totally a different car. And it was funny in the video when it was talking about the dash and all that stuff, there was no inside art of the car. So, you know, more and more screams, this thing ain't real. But it's fun to, you know, it's fun to poke at, and maybe even part of us think, wow, what if, you know? Because I don't know about you, how old some of my viewers are out there, but I was born in 1961, and I was old enough with a lot of these cars to remember them on the road. Well, let's talk about the original Barracuda. Oh, wrong Barracuda. That's the fish Barracuda, which the car is named after, LOL. Sorry, I couldn't resist sticking the real Barracuda in there. All right, this is the 1964 Barracuda. They made it for 10 years, and it had some great options over those 10 years. You know, they had Hemis in it and all kinds of great under the hood power. It was a beast, you know. So I kind of liked the car from back then, but you know, there's no replacing what was once was. And if there's a sliver of truth to this 2025 Barracuda, they should just kill it. Because, you know, if you want a Barracuda, go find this Barracuda. Well, that brings the end of another episode here at Gearhead Man. I'm Mark, your host. You know, I'm almost done with, you know, they were humorous and fun at first, but now there's so many of them, it's just getting ridiculous. And I don't know if I want to keep giving them light of day. But maybe I will. We'll see what happens when the next one comes along. I stumble onto. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the viewers out there, you know, driving my, making my channel work. Keep growing my channel. Thanks, you guys. I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it by myself. You're a big part of my channel, my success. So keep watching, sharing, subscribing, liking, commenting, all the above. And we'll see you next episode. Everyone be safe out there.